Okay, so I've not watched every episode of Survivor, but I've watched enough to know that the one way to guarantee victory in a individual reward or immunity challenge is for there to be a confessional clip that plays right before the challenge where the player discusses how bad they are at this specific skill or how low their self-confidence is because they haven't won anything on Survivor or done anything interesting. So here we are.
I get to stay on Redemption Island and at least get a shot at getting back into this game, which I'm very excited about.
I feel like in the past 5 years of my life, I've learned that I have a very not real, but very noticeable mental block that I like to call low stress competitive performance anxiety.
I'm gonna make a comeback. I'm gonna come back from Redemption Island and I'm going to smoke Rob. That's all I care about at this point.
So I tend to kind of sabotage my own chances by personally telling myself that it's not a big deal whether I win and lose, whether or not I actually believe that, and that lowers how well I do in whatever game it is. I feel like knowing about it and addressing it increases my odds of overcoming it at some point in the future.
I am a fighter, I'm a gamer, I've got the Rudy mentality, and I'm not gonna quit until it's over.
Winning would be a cherry on top, but smoking Rob would be more important.
We will see how the balls fall, as nobody has ever said.
Come on in, guys. Getting the first look at the new Gota and Bakal tribes. It would be Ashley and Eric voted out at the last two tribal councils. They both have gone to Redemption Island with Levi. So we've got 8 players here. Congratulations, you've made it through a lot, and I want to congratulate you on just one more thing. Drop your buffs. We have merged.
I did it. I'm going to call my mom immediately, and I'm going to tell her I made the merge.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States. Ha ha ha. No, but really, we did it. That honestly could not have gone better. That was a brilliant move on our part, and was really happy to see Ashley go. Really glad to see Rob still here. All together, amazing night for OG Bakal.
So right after we merged, Laura immediately called me. She pulled on Trevor. I was like, hey, no, we can finally talk with Trevor. I got to meet Trevor. He told me that Krista voted with him and that Krista was also blindsided. I called Krista afterwards. She told me she was actually in on the plan, which, brilliant on their part. Apparently Krista worked overtime in making Ginny and Eric and Trevor think that she was with them. And considering my call with Trevor, it was very brief, he definitely thinks Kristen's with him.
I feel like everybody thinks that I am their number one, which is hilarious because my number one is probably Phil. And everybody thinks that we hate each other and that we're not voting together. It's brilliant. It is so brilliant.
You've earned your spot here. And now it's time to go right into our first challenge as a merged tribe. we are going to do a survivor betting challenge. We've done this before in season 1. For those of you who were there, you might remember it. When we did this in the past, it was a tribal competition. This time, we're going to do it individually. Whoever wins the challenge gets to pick the next 2 people who face off. Now, there's another layer to this that we have to address. Julie has a merge disadvantage. At any point when Julie does this challenge, she must do 3 consecutive challenges. And if she wins, the loser of that challenge will pick her next opponent. By random draw, our first 2 contestants will be Rob and Krista. So the first challenge that we had lined up for this was a Sporkle quiz of world capitals. Rob, you cannot share your screen to do a Sporkle test, therefore you are out of the challenge. Krista advances. Rob, you can turn off your camera. Krista, you now pick the next 2 people to compete in the next betting challenge.
Okay,
So you
Phil
pick
and
Phil.
Julie.
Phil and Julie, great, there we go. This is going to be a challenge of number memorization. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to memorize as many numbers as you can that I have written out on a page. And then you will have 30 seconds to get to say as many of them as possible to me.
4.
10.
I think I could memorize 11.
15.
Prove it.
Phil challenges Julie. Julie is going to have 30 seconds to look at these numbers and then memorize 15 and then recite them back in 30 seconds. Survivor ready, go. You have 30 seconds to memorize these numbers.
Do they have to be in order?
No. 5 seconds. Time. Tell me the numbers that were on this page. I'm going to start the clock and go.
7, 12, 72, 55, 52, 18, 11, 32, 50,
15 seconds.
30. Do I get penalties for wrong numbers? 82, 82, 70, 11.
5 seconds.
That was all I got.
Time.
She did not reach 15, and she said 11 twice.
Great. Thank you, Shannon. Julie is out of this challenge. Phil, you will now pick the next 2 participants of this betting challenge.
Audrey and Laura.
The category for this one is elements of the periodic table. How many elements of the periodic table can you name in 1 minute? Audrey, we're going to start with you.
5,
6.
7.
Challenge. I'm gonna just challenge you at 7.
All right. Laura challenges Audrey. She's going to have 7 minutes. Or
Is
excuse
this a
me. she's-
Sparkle quiz?
This is a Sporkle quiz. I'm going to
I'm a horrible speller.
You're going to have 1 minute to name 7 periodic table elements.
Okay.
Survivor ready. Go. Starts with hydrogen, oxygen, gold, copper. She's flying through these. She's got 5. She's at 6. Only needs 1 more. She's got it. 7. That'll do it. Audrey advances. Laura is out of the betting challenge. Audrey, you can turn off your screen share. Thank you so much. And now you can pick the next 2 people to play in this challenge. You have Jenny, Trevor, Phil, and Krista.
Just because I haven't met either of you yet, I'm going to go with Jenny and Trevor. I look forward to meeting you, by the way.
Audrey pleasantly picks Jenny and Trevor. How many squats can you do in a minute?
10,
15.
20,
22.
23,
25.
26.
27.
Wow.
28.
Here we go.
29.
30.
31.
You said a minute, right?
1 minute.
32.
32.
34.
Prove it.
All right, Jenny challenges Trevor. We need 34 squats in 1 minute. Survivor's ready. Go. Six. Get your butt down.
Those squats are looking awfully high.
You got 20. $32, 33, 34. Trevor does 34 squats in about 34 seconds, and he got low enough to get it done. Jenny, you are out of this competition. Trevor, you get to pick the next two people to compete after you catch your breath.
Appreciate that, Jeff. Well, since I've only had the pleasure to know him for a little bit, let's go Krista and Phil.
Krista and Phil. Krista has really skated by this challenge. She's got 4 people. She only got 3 people left to beat, and she didn't even have to compete in the one challenge where she ended up advancing. This Sporkle quiz will be the original 151 Pokemon. How many Pokemon can you name in 1 minute from the original 151? Krista, I don't know who you're talking to off camera, but no help.
Oh, yeah, no. So, okay, well, who's starting? Because I know 2. So.
Then we'll start with you with 2.
2.
4.
Phil goes 4.
Okay, so I can't name anymore. So what do I do? Do
You
it.
put up-
I can't do it. I don't know. Do it.
All right. Krista challenges Phil because she's unable to lie about how many Pokemon she knows and try to
You
put
got
Phil
this,
in a
Phil.
worse position than he otherwise would have to be. Phil will now have 1 minute to name
You could have
4
pushed me up to like
Pokemon.
20.
Survivor ready. Go.
Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle, and Blastoise.
That would be 4. Krista eliminated from the challenge. Phil will advance. There's only 2 people that Phil can put up to the challenge, and it's Audrey and Trevor. The winner of this will take on Phil in the final. The sentence is, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. How quick can you type that sentence on your phone only using your index fingers?
45 seconds.
45 seconds. All right.
40 seconds.
30 seconds.
Let's go 27.
26.
All right, do it.
26 seconds for Trevor to write the sentence. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. When I call time, take the hands away from the phone and show me the sentence you have. Survivor's ready. Go. Eight. Quick brown. Nope, that's incorrect. You're missing something. You have 15. We're at 15 seconds. You're trying to get to 26. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. That's it. Trevor advances to the final to take on Phil. The final challenge for this merge challenge is Pixar movies. How many Pixar movies can you name in 1 minute?
4.
7.
9.
11.
12.
13.
Prove it.
Phil challenges Trevor, who so far has been able to live up to every challenge he's been thrown. He's going to have 1 minute to name 13 Pixar movies. This is for individual immunity. Survivor ready. Go.
Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4, Toy Story 1 is just Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Monsters U, Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3, or just Cars, Planes, Up, Inside, Inside Out, Onward, Soul, which is coming out, WALL-E. Shit, what are we at?
You're at 12. One of the ones that you named is not a Pixar movie.
Planes, yeah. Okay, so that is Monsters Inc.
You need one more, and you have 25 seconds.
All right, let me think. Let's see.
I think he has it.
Let him keep going, and then you can check at the end of the
Wreck-It Ralph? Is Wreck-It Ralph?
There you go.
Pixar?
That'll do it. Trevor wins individual immunity. He wins the betting challenge. He is safe from the vote. Everyone else, someone will be the 6th person voted out of this game. Grab your stuff, head back to camp. Good night, and congrats on the merge.
You must present a fully formed apple and using only your bare hands. Split it in half.
Ugh. Oh my god, Sean, I'm supposed to go to dinner in like 5 minutes. Why are you doing this right now?
All right, this is rough.
How did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Perry. Oh my
The
god.
cat was in the way. Oh my gosh.
Does this count?
Oh shit, I just got part of it, but not half of it. Ugh.
This is my apple from today. My only apple from today that I cut up and ate half of. So that will not be happening for me.
Find and present on video 10 unique leaves. Different shapes, different sizes, different colors. I need 10. Good luck.
Hey Jeff, here are my leaves.
Thorny bush. Pretty sure this is Canadian maple leaf, actually.
Oh wait, I literally had to like defile my like front door apartment complex plant. Like, here's one. Here's two.
3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. I got 11 leaves, huh?
and 10. And then this one, it comes from this.
Wouldn't it be so fun for everyone if I made up a dance and you had to learn it and send it back to me? And if you do that, I'll send you the final message that you need to send to Sean to get the idol. Congratulations, your dance has been Shannon approved. Great work. Farting, Fassian, thrushes. And remember, spelling counts. Good luck.
I got the idol.
What's up? Just checking in from the hot springs near our beach.
We just had a ridiculous idol hunt. People were running through the woods, finding leaves, dancing. I was sweating. Real talk, I drove to Publix. I drove to my local park. I drove back to my apartment. I sprinted through hallways. I sprinted up stairwells. I danced my heart out. All to no avail. I memorized bird facts. Turns out I didn't need to know the bird facts. They were just going to tell us the bird to say. Now, everybody is saying that they didn't find the idol. This is chaos.
It's the merge. Here we go. We got a big vote tonight. Multiple idols in play. I don't have any of them. No idea where they are.
So today we had a hidden immunity idol hunt, and I got really close to getting the idol, but someone beat me to it. Unclear who it could be. I mean, apparently it could be someone from Redemption Island, so that, you know, makes it an even bigger uncertainty. But word on the street is that Rob has it. I mean, I wouldn't know because homeboy is not talking to me.
Seems like people are wanting to go after Julie based on the fact that they think she's probably got at least one idol. But I'd like to keep Julie in the game.
Krista seems to think I have an idol. I do not. But I'm not telling her that. So I'm gonna play it up. Hopefully they split their votes and my Go to Strong Alliance can pull through.
So I reached out to her and let her know, hey, we're gonna have to split because of the idol. So got some votes on Jenny, some votes on you. I'm trying to put as many votes on Jenny as possible so that Julie has an opportunity to drop her own vote on Jenny, swing the tide, save her, keep her in the game, because I think that Julie could be a really strong ally moving forward.
Like I tried to reach out and be like, hey, like, you know, nice to meet you. And, you know, he just hasn't bothered to respond at all. And, you know, this is what I heard he did to Ashley when we had the tribe swap. And, you know, I think that's just so rude. That's like so incredibly rude.
Right when our window opened, I made a group chat with all the newbies just to be like, hey, we really need to watch out for each other's backs. Like, the best shot we have at winning is if we're there with all newbies. So I really just wanted to set the tone that, like, we as newbies really need to watch out for each other. So I did eventually let Ginny know that her name was thrown out there, but I didn't want that to happen. So hopefully that solidified some trust with her.
So I have a lot of things to say. A, who does he think he is? Like, I've never met you in my life before, and, you know, now we're merged, and I was trying to just be, like, friendly and say hello, and, you know, homeboy doesn't even bother to respond to any of my messages. Okay, so, you know, maybe my preconceived notions of you were completely correct. I really think that you made a huge mistake kind of turning me into your enemy because now I'm after you. You're a dead man walking, Rob. I hope that you come to regret your decision to try to ice me out or intimidate me or bully me or whatever. Like, A, it's not gonna work, and B, I'm coming after you. Game over, Rob.
We created like a huge group chat with the 6 of us that would be voting together. That would be me, Phil, Krista, Laura, Trevor, and Ginny. And we're going to set some time up, hopefully tomorrow, right at 4 o'clock, and really solidify the vote split between Rob and Julie, because obviously we want Julie to play her idol. I think she will. So we definitely, like, if we swing at Rob, I said this like 50 times today, if we swing at Rob, we can't miss.
I'm not cut out for this game. I never have been, never will be. It's terrible. I love Rob. This is gonna be like 3 votes in a row where I vote out somebody who's a close personal friend of me. And Levi, Eric, Rob. Like, am I getting used now? It's good to have the target off my back. But is it worth it?
Rob, I love you. He's a great guy. Like, can't say anything bad about him. I understand that he was chaotic and other things. I personally don't necessarily think that it's the best move to get him out right now, but I am gonna go with group.
Can't have a conscience and win the game. So I guess I gotta win the game.
My plan right now is I definitely want Rob and Julie to be the first ones gone. Then whoever the Redemption Island person is, I'm guessing it's probably Eric or Ashley. And then Krista, then Phil. And then I want the final 4 to be newbies. And all I know is I want me to be in that final 3. Let's do it.
Mwah. Chef's kiss. At 4 p.m., the floodgates of Survivor opened, and I made another brilliant play.
Oh, didn't see you there. Yeah, I've been stressed out the last few days, but things just kind of come together when you need them to.
We had this whole plan to split the votes on Rob and Julie, and I was like, no, I don't want that to happen. Rob trusts me. Rob is working with me. I might leave him out of some stuff, but that is not a good plan for me. Now, I completely made this up, but I told my squad of Trevor, Laura, Phil, and Audrey that Jenny has an idol. Ooh, I have no idea if she does.
So we quickly told Jenny, let's make a plan. And we have her thinking that the vote is Rob. However, the real vote is her.
How did it get more insane? How did it get more insane? So literally right at 4 o'clock, Krista immediately calls me, Phil, Laura, and Trevor and tells us that Jenny told Krista last night that she has an idol, and now Krista is gunning for Jenny. That Jenny has the old Gota idol and not Julie. No! 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 No!
What the fuck? That was a quick turnaround. You claim to be, somebody who's trustworthy and has our back, and if you literally the night before she was talking about how great Jenny was and how she didn't want to vote her out.
That Chris has been boasting this whole time that her and Jenny are like this. They're so close. She's got her. But then the second she has an idol and Chris is pissed that she didn't tell her immediately, and now Chris is gunning for her? No.
She is being underestimated. She is sneaky. I've been working with her pretty closely, and she has not told me that she has an idol, but I am pretty dang sure that she has the Gota one. So why not just tell everybody that she has it?
I get to keep my boy Rob. Rob gets to cause more chaos. We get to establish ourselves as a voting bloc. And the stress of the game just washes away. Like the petite Shiraz I'm drinking right now. It's a beautiful game.
Honestly, it was something that I had already kind of thought about voting Krista off. Trevor and I had been talking about it, and Jenny and him were really gunning for Rob, and I told them that honestly he wasn't the biggest threat in the game. I told them that Krista was, because she was pulling a lot of strings.
Krista and Phil, because Phil is very much, connected at the hip with Krista at this point, think that we're voting for Jenny to go off. Now, I know Jenny has an idol because I helped her get the second to last clue, and she told me she got the idol. Whether Jenny told her anything or not, Krista suddenly flipped the script on us today, and it is wild that we're all going along with it.
Having that opportunity open, I was very quick to throw Krista's name out to Audrey and Trevor, and she was like, yes, we need to vote her out now. So it feels good that I was, you know, that this is actually happening, because I did not see, you know, the game going forward well at all for me if Krista remained in the game.
I told Phil after the big vote with the turnaround with his idol, like after all that drama, you know, shake his hand, like, I hope we can still be friends, congratulations, good play, that sort of thing, that respect. I told him, I don't know about Krista. I think, did she know you had the idol? Because it seemed like, you know, why would she flip? And she acted so surprised that she had, you know, all these votes were going for Phil. Turns out Phil and Krista were in on it together. Krista knew Phil had the idol. You know, after this flip onto Jenny, and with Rob benefiting from that, like, that's too much. So Krista, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but like, that was it. You told us who you were and we believed you.
Tonight's gonna be really interesting. Also, secret, Audrey told me that she got the idol last night. What? I'm not telling my husband, because she asked me not to, and I am a woman of honor.
The four of us are in agreement that the only way one of us can win is if the four of us get to the final four. So that's what we're gonna have to do.
Rob thinks that he is single-handedly running this game, but it's me. I'm running this game.
Welcome back to this evening's activities. As you can see, we are not alone here. We are joined by Eric Single, Levi Warner, and Ashley Kelly, who have been living on Redemption Island for the last few days. And as has been tradition thus far, we are going to start this evening with a Redemption Island challenge. But it's not just any challenge. It is the Redemption Island challenge to re-enter the game. After this challenge, Redemption Island is no more. Anyone voted out after this point goes straight to the jury. All Redemption Island players will be balancing a ping pong ball on a book of their choice. They're gonna have to balance the ping pong ball on this book for as long as possible. If we go 5 minutes without declaring a winner, meaning one person standing, we're going to add a second ping pong ball. If we go another 5 minutes and we still don't have a winner, we're going to do 2 balls and standing on one leg. And we will go until someone drops. I'm just curious, before we get started, what books did everybody pick?
This is Monet in Chicago, the amazing coffee table reader.
Cultured.
Financial Peace University.
Huh.
It's the Christian finance book.
Wonderful. Eric, what'd you go with?
This is my girlfriend's doctoral thesis. It's called Diagnostic and Construct Validation of Symptom and Performance Validity Tests of Malingering in a Civil Litigation Context. If you have any questions on that, we can go into it mid-chat.
I'll give you a 5-second countdown to get the ball on your book, balanced and positioned how you like, and then this challenge will be on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this challenge is on. Ashley, I need your hand off. There you go. We're gonna hold this for 5 minutes. Levi, you have been on Redemption Island the longest. Now that you know this challenge is to get back in the game, how are you feeling?
Nervous and excited at the same time, Joe.
Nerves and excitement, but not showing either in his body position. He is holding strong with a nice wide stance. I don't think Eric's ball has really moved at all. Ashley is also holding strong. 1 minute left this round. All 3 players went with wider books with more surface area. That'll definitely help out in round 2. We've got 45 seconds. You're holding strong. Don't lose focus now. 30 seconds.
Anyone else here a waiter? Because I was.
In some respects, I feel like I've been waiting my entire life.
Right? This is the longest 5 minutes of my life.
3, 2, 1. You can pick up the ball from the book, and you can get your second ping pong ball. Everyone looked really strong that round. We gave everyone a chance to get a feel for how this is going to go. And now it becomes significantly more challenging. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna count you down from 5. You have 5 seconds to get both ping pong balls on your book and balanced. And round 2 will begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. This challenge is on. We're gonna go another 5 minutes. Ashley showing a lot of movement. Can she recover? Oh, she almost loses it, but holds on.
Jeff, shut up.
Can she recover? 2.5 minutes left.
This is like a mental plank.
It really is. I'd rather do a physical plank.
I would not.
And Eric, out of nowhere, after looking so strong, falls. It's down to Ashley and Levi. Who can hold it? I didn't even see him starting to lose it. Out of nowhere. His ping pong balls fall to the ground. Eric will become the 3rd member of our jury. You have 30 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can collect both balls. That was intense. Both players shake it out. I'll give you a minute here, but you're going to do the exact same thing with 2 ping pong balls on the book, and you must stand on one leg. Okay, here we go. This is for all the marbles. This is to get back in this game. Loser becomes the 4th member of the jury. There's no timer on this. You are just going for as long as you can. You only have one other person to outlast. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off, legs up. This challenge is on. Who's gonna last? Ashley getting a little close to the edge there. And that's it. Ashley's ball falls. Levi wins the Redemption Island duel. Levi will return to the game. Ashley.
Let's go.
Ashley and Eric, I'm sorry, but for the 2 of you, the game has come to an end. You will become the 3rd and 4th members of our jury. It was a battle well fought. Do either of you have any parting words?
I look forward to being a vocal and participatory member of the jury.
I remember who was nice to me.
Good job, Levi. Clutch win. Clutch win.
All right, Levi getting a warm welcome back to the newly christened Bird Facts tribe. Here's how this is going to work. Levi has now re-entered the game. Levi will be present for tribal. He can participate, he can answer questions, but you cannot vote for him, and he will not cast a vote. And with that said, I will now call in the 4 members of our jury: Claire, Sammy, Eric, and Ashley. Jenny, what was your first thought when you know, okay, this is it, like the safety net's gone, like if I'm voted out, like that's it?
Well, I figured Redemption Island had to end at some point. I mean, I think that now it's the merge, so I feel like the game is kind of, you know, totally different than it was before. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Phil, how has this game changed?
It has become significantly more chaotic. It's become more exciting, a little bit confusing at times, but it's presented a lot of opportunities, I think, for people who have made connections and have similar mindsets to bond together and to put together plans.
So does that mean it's not strictly Bacall versus Goda? Like if I'm looking at this crowd now, we have 9. I'm seeing 6 OG Bacall and only 3 OG Goda. Julie, how do you feel about that? That's got to be at least uncomfortable on face value.
I mean, it's been made pretty clear that Bacall is Bacall strong, and it seems like the plan is to just pick us off one at a time. I mean, I was ready to work with anybody that wanted to throw a name out, but no one seemed to want to say anything other than Julie. So pretty sure I'm going to be going home tonight.
So you've heard your name.
Yeah.
Krista, let's talk about where you stand in this game. You managed to survive the tribe swap. Are you also staying Bacall strong?
I definitely have connections with them, and I would definitely not say that this is a Bacall versus Goda. I think if we were playing like that, it would be very dumb. I mean, this group is really smart, and I definitely would not say that it's, Bacall versus Goda. Like, there's some mixing happening for sure.
So, Rob, that is a pretty seamless transition point to you, because this has been your calling card from the get-go, like Bacall strong through and through. Does it make you nervous to hear Krista say, there might be some other things that we have to talk about here?
Well, I'm not nervous, Jeff. Quite frankly, the plan that we've put in place has worked. That's why you're seeing such a big difference in the number for these tribe mates. And I have more people still in the game that I'm comfortable with working with than the 3 that are coming from the other tribe. Julie, she told me that she was going to vote with us against Ashley, prove her loyalty to Bacall and become an honorary member, but she betrayed us. And you're seeing right now how that's about to come back and bite her.
Trevor, you've got a wonderful looking immunity necklace around your neck. You are one of a handful of new players who are still in the game, who have kind of staked a claim to the game. Like, you've managed to survive the tribal part. You're one of only 3 original Goda still in the game. You won the first individual immunity challenge after the merge. You have leverage now more so than you otherwise might.
I know that there's leverage for tonight, but it's only one night. And unfortunately, as much as I like this necklace, I know that it can't last. Honestly, this has been kind of a burden around my neck. I know that our time is limited here, and obviously Bacall is strong, now stronger than ever with Levi back.
Okay, so the one thing that is a pretty obvious possible hiccup in any Bacall versus Goda plan is the idol hunt that happened yesterday, which, if I may say so myself, was just a treat to watch you all try to do. Laura, talk to me about this idol hunt. Did you feel like you were in the running for it? Has there been any talk of who has it?
I was at dinner, so I was not a part of the count for it. I think it's very up in the air as to who actually has it. I know that, there are obviously speculations, but nobody knows for sure where it is, and that is a little scary.
Audrey, did you work with anyone in the course of doing it? We saw like a little bit of that in previous iterations of Bacall. Was that camaraderie still there, or was it just free for all? Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I definitely think there was. Y'all gave us quite the workout. We had to go get an apple. Like, I don't have apples. I ran around town trying to find an apple and then split it in half. I'm not the Hulk. Then go find leaves. I live in a city.
Cities have
leaves. And then I had to run up and down building stairs, and then I had to do a dance. It really sucked going through all that effort. Still don't know where it is.
So, Levi, I said that you would have a chance to participate in this. You cannot be voted for. You will not be casting a vote. Based on your understanding of the game as you left it and what you are hearing everybody say now, what is your assessment of this tribe and where do you fit in?
I think that a lot of fractured relationships have popped up all of a sudden. You know, everyone wants to say tribal strong, but I think I've said this earlier in the game. No one ever gets pagonged anymore. No one ever is able to push the other side off the cliff. Someone always flips. There's always someone with a weaker position, at least willing to talk and entertain. So those kind of cracks have obviously already come to light.
It is time to vote. Trevor, you have individual immunity. You cannot vote for Trevor. Everyone else, except for Levi, is fair game. Krista, you're up first. Okay, I'll tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to extinguish their torch and turn off their video camera. I'll read the votes. First vote. Julie. Krista. That's 1 vote Julie, 1 vote Krista. Jenny. That's 1 vote Julie, 1 vote Jenny, 1 vote Krista. Krista. That's 2 votes Krista, 1 vote Jenny, 1 vote Julie. Jenny. We're tied. That's 2 votes Jenny, 2 votes Krista, 1 vote Julie, 3 votes left. Krista. That's 3 votes Krista. The 5th person voted out of Survivor Fans versus Favorites. Krista, the 5th member of our jury. That's enough. You need to extinguish your torch, turn off your camera.
Hey guys, really, really great move. I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of the game, and good luck.
Krista, the tribe has spoken. Well, it could have been Bacall strong, it could have been Goda strong, could have been fans, could have been favorites. Whatever it is, this tribe has some sorting out to do. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
Well, they did it. You know, they did what they needed to do. They voted me out. I was so shocked, but also really impressed. I definitely underestimated these new players. I'm super excited to continue watching the season. I'm definitely rooting for Jenny and Trevor. I am now realizing the masterminds that they are, and I definitely underestimated them. So, you know, super excited to see how this goes, and I'll see y'all at Final Tribal.